So Bellagio, being an MGM property, is part of this cybersecurity hack that happened a few days ago. And now we're learning that Caesars paid $30 million ransom when they got hacked, like within the last week. So it's rampant, obviously. Sometimes they don't want the public to know because they don't want their stock value to go down. But unfortunately, the Caesars thing leaked, and now everybody knows it, or some people know it. But it's just amazing how many things are hooked to the internet. Slot machines, parking, the room door. There's a lot of ways you could do that and not be hooked to the internet and not be hooked to Russia, Pakistan, Nigeria, where all these hackers come from. Maybe we need to go back to when you check in, they get a index card and write your name down and take your driver's license and go back to the back and make a Xerox copy of it. And nothing is online. But everything is online at these places. Everything's hooked together. The slot machines are hooked to other slot machines. Otherwise, they can't be progressive. I don't mean progressive in a bad way, like Democrat progressive. I mean progressive, and they're hooked together, and it's adding up. That's what the true meaning of progressive is. It means it's multiplying as you play, and as someone else across the city or across the country is playing on that same slot machine loop, they're all adding to the mega jackpot. And so you want that. That's something you want. But my God, everything else doesn't have to be connected. I mean, every single restaurant is affected. They just got to disconnect, at least disconnect the properties. I mean, if MGM Grand is hit, it shouldn't affect Bellagio. It shouldn't affect New York, Excalibur, Luxor, Mandalay Bay, but it did, all at once. Same thing when Caesars got hit. It's the whole thing across the country, and they paid $30 million, which probably financially was smart, because this is going to cost MGM a lot more than $30 million. I don't know if they paid the ransom yet or if they're trying to work around it, but really $30 million for what they have in business per day is a drop in the bucket. And that's what the hackers, they know that. And that's why they ask for that kind of money. So let's go in here and see how's it going now. See, everything looks normal out here right now. I know that according to the local news, it's not normal. They're still having trouble in the system with reservations and who knows what else. But I just want to see if the machines are working, see what the line looks like at the registration. I think at MGM Grand, they even had lights that wouldn't work. Oh, also hot water. The damn hot water is controlled. So if you've ever been, that's some years and years and years ago that big hotel chains were controlling the temperature of the hallways and the rooms and the restaurant, the temperature in another city. I mean, that was long time ago. So now they're doing it even with things like hot water. So at MGM Grand, they didn't have hot water. So the people, they couldn't play their favorite slot machine. They couldn't even take a hot shower. So yesterday, okay, this looks somewhat normal, but I see there's a lady taking names on a pad. But people could not check out, and they had to pay cash if they wanted to check in. Okay, I think they're doing a changeover. Yeah, they're doing a changeover here. This is the fall. The fall show is coming. That's a good time to do the changeover, because if other stuff was not working yesterday. Here's a pianist that's not hooked up to the internet, so he's still working. I'll probably have to dub that out because that's probably copyrighted music. That sucks. All right, let's see. No BC. Is that Bitcoin? Comms. I don't know what that means. Comps, maybe. Oh, beverage comps. Okay, that looks like it's working. Let me see if I find a machine that's not working. No BC. Food and beverage comps, most likely, is what that means. No BC comms. I think that means this machine is not eligible, just like this one. This craps machine is not eligible for certain rewards. Station locked. This one's off. Okay, yeah, this one, they got a problem. Roulette is off. Yeah, they got problems. Station locked. Station locked. Yeah, they still got problems. They all say no BC. I think, okay, now I know what that means. That means your rewards are hooked up to the Wi-Fi, or we should say your rewards are online, so they don't have communication with these machines, and that's why you're not going to get any credit for playing them. So this would not be a good night to boost up your rewards because you're not getting them. But that's normal all the time, every night at those craps and roulette machines. But now it's every slot machine, looks like. So people that are playing are not getting, they're not getting free rooms, or they're not getting a free meatloaf dinner. They're not getting a buffet. Maybe they should have got PC-matic. He kept warning them. He kept giving them commercials. He'd have done $50 a year for this place per device. So that would have been about $10 million a month. Let's see if the fortune game is working. It's running. But it's also not giving rewards. The Russians let the horses run, but they're not letting them give the people their free fruitcake and stuff. I wonder if it's really the Russians. That's what they said it was on the local news. I think they're doing that to make the public mad at the Russians. So we'll give more money to Ukraine. That's what I'm thinking. That's just how I think, though. The poker seems to be working fine. You probably don't know who's here, who's checked in, and who's getting a free sandwich. Out of order, out of order, out of order. Order out of order.
Tonight, 3rd and 6. I can't stop the Vikings fan, so it's 4th down. You can take that play clock.
Well, believe it or not, just the fact that you got the televisions on, it's a step in the right direction. 2 days ago, they couldn't even get the televisions on at the MGM Grand. These Russians are really messing things up for Las Vegas. Out of service started. Yeah, so what basically they've done is they've taken their slots, all their slots are offline. So what you would think originally is that they would use hardwire to connect to a computer here for all your information. You put your player's card in and all your information would be going through the ceiling, the floor, or whatever, to a computer, a mainframe here at the Bellagio. You wouldn't think that it would be going online, but I guess that's a lot cheaper for them to do it that way. Wow. Imagine if Cox gave them the internet speed that I have. It would take you an hour to play one roll of in the slot machine. Let's see if this place over here is cash only, or if they're back online with the credit cards. It looks like a little more of a line than usual. This place doesn't really do that great. So it looks like the credit cards are working in here. And I learned something. They have a deluxe hot dog for $17. You can come over here once a week and get 20 of them. That's a bargain. The funny thing about it is even the buffet, the restaurants, just the way they order is so automated that they need the internet to do everything. They're completely dependent on the internet, on everything. That theater back there, they don't know if your ticket's any good if they don't have the internet. They're reordering food automatically from the buffets. Yeah, we gotta disassociate ourselves from the internet. Let's see if what this shop's doing. Seems to be not all that. They don't seem to be frantic. The buffet is closed. They got brunch, dinner. Okay. 5 to 9. It's not daily. Oh, they don't have, the buffet's not open tonight generally. Today's Thursday. Huh. I didn't know that. I think they changed that sign. I think that's bullshit. I think they've been open on every night. Especially right now. Las Vegas is doing good right now. Looks like it's working. Basically, I think the machines that are working, you're not going to get any credit for playing them. Which, regardless if you're getting a free salad or if you're getting a mouse pad, you still want to get something. That's a $25 machine. Oh, here's a $1,000 machine right here. Look at that, 1,000. I better be getting my free salad if I'm gonna play that. Or I'll get that hot dog, that $17 hot dog. Because I don't want to make it at home for 75 cents. This seems to be working. Everything in here seems to be working. So this machine's $25. It doesn't say anything about no commission. So yeah, they probably have an emergency situation, or they have certain machines that never are online and certain machines that are always connected. Maybe they could hire some of those Russians to tell them how to stop this. or really they should bring over some of the Ukrainians that know how to hack also. And they owe us some free labor. They come over here and they could fight the Russians online. No comps there. No comps there. Well, to summarize, I would say that they're back in business, but as good a crowd as they have, people are probably pretty pissed because they're not getting their rewards. Rewards are very important to most people. I was going to buy that watch last night. I couldn't because they wouldn't take my credit card. And I didn't have 25,000 cash in my wallet. Well, I had like 24,600 and they wouldn't take it. So, yeah, this hit me hard too. I'm also a victim. It's amazing the money, the millions and millions and millions of dollars that they're losing because of this hack. And everything is just kind of, it looks normal. It's definitely not normal. I mean, they are going to lose. I think they're going to lose way more than Caesar lost. And I don't know that Caesar's only lost 30 million. They paid 30 million ransom, supposedly, according to the local news. That's not my figure. That's what I heard on the local news. They cut down the trees between the fountains and the strip for the Formula One race. What other city could you do that and people would not absolutely protest Bellagio to the death? They would glue themselves to the concrete if this was New York City or Los Angeles and they cut down trees. They cut down beautiful, beautiful trees, perfect trees, and nobody cares. Look at it. It looks stupid now. It doesn't look anything like its old self. Okay, that's enough about the hacking, but we'll see more about the hacking.